Well, good evening everybody. How is it going? I thought I would make a little video here and show you what I got for Christmas, as well as do a review. So here it comes. So the first thing I want to show you, I think I'll start with the smaller stuff first. My wife got me a couple magnifiers. Not sure how I'm going to use them yet, but they're very good. This is a ruled magnifying glass, and I know it has come in handy when I'm doing some detail work on my models. This, of course, you got to lay flat on something. The other is a magnifier that's round, and it can kind of sit on top of work. You see it's hollow under here. Also has an LED lights underneath it, so not only does it magnify, but it lights your work. So that looks pretty good. And how about that? It comes with a lens cleaning cloth. So, so I think those will come in handy when I'm doing some fine detail work with my models. The next thing I got were these makeup brushes. So Uncle Wilmer was always getting on to me about how dusty the top of my cars were. So I had asked my wife, I said, you know, I need to get some makeup brushes because they're very soft, and the brush part is very fine. And so these are really good for dusting. And so she gave me a bundle of different sizes. I thought that was a good idea. A couple of smaller things too that she gave me were pretty interesting. I wanted. I needed of course I need some more trucks and things like that, and trailers, and this Promotex open trailer will be good. You know, maybe, I don't know, my cement facility, maybe hauling grain, who knows. But I'm sure that'll find a good place on my layout. Something I wanted. Also this yard crew. So this is a Walther's yard crew, and it is era specific. It says 1960s and 70s yard crew on it. So perfect for my layout. You'll notice the yard crew, of course, at that time you weren't really seeing people wear those reflective vests like they do nowadays, so that's perfect. The other thing was an American LaFrance fire truck. I forget what year it is. I think it says on the back. This is it's either a 67 or a 68. And I can't remember. But anyway, of course, perfect for my era. I do happen to remember the firehouse that was near where I lived had one exactly like this, and it was an open top there. The only thing I found out, I'm going to have, just looking at it a little more closely, I'm going to have to get rid of. Of course, this is made in Germany, so they probably don't know. But it says 911 on the side. Not really appropriate for the 70s, seeing as there was no 911 at that time. I would say, hey, use it as the engine number, but I can't because the engine number is up front. It says engine 9, so that shouldn't be hard to come off, that little 911 on the side. But this is a perfect fire truck for my layout. So great. All right, let's get into some bigger stuff now. Jason the train freak brought me a nice bicentennial covered hopper. So it's beautiful. It's already been on my layout, and it's been moving around the layout a little bit. It's very appropriate to 1976. It's Wonder Bread and Hostess cakes. It's just beautiful. It's got the ACI label and the double panel COTS label, so perfect for 1976. Beautiful car. I'm gonna enjoy having that on my layout. And I think it'll service my grain facility well, being that it's a Hostess Cakes and Wonder Bread. And I always did like Twinkies, so that's good. So that was really nice of Jason to bring that to me. The next thing, from Tom at Split Rock. 2 things he sent me. Sent me a boxcar for the Split Rock Mining Company, all Aero-specific, you know, ACI label, COTS label, weathered nicely, beautiful double door boxcar. This is great. It's perfect for my layout. So I really appreciate Tom doing that. And he did that because he was sending me something else that I had asked him about. And what that is, I have it right here. And I'll try to get it all in the frame. But it's a scale track. So, and it works really nicely. I can't wait to install it on my layout and, you know, weather it and everything. So, just a beautiful scale track. I've got the Atlas, not the Atlas, sorry, the Caboose Industries in-scale switch stands for it, so so they're closer to the appropriate size. I asked him, and he made it a shorter throw, so the in-scale switch stands will work. This scale track is actually to scale. So it is the right length for for an actual scale track. So it's beautiful. He just did a fantastic job on it, and I really appreciate it. Really do. Can't wait to get that installed on my layout. So the next thing. Oh, I did want to mention I got a couple of nice cards, you know, train related. I think, trying to think who it came from. I know my sister even gave me a card that had a train on it. But Pappy sent me one too. Nice UP engines on them. I believe they were UP. Oh, I'd have to go in and look at it. Maybe we're SP. But anyway, I hope he knows I appreciate that. So, a couple other things my wife gave me that I've wanted. I don't know why I've been wanting this for so long, but I have. I think ever since I saw it originally in the 70s, I've wanted this, and it's the Lifelike Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I'm looking forward to putting that together. I don't know how much I am looking forward to painting the stripes on the roof, but that's going to be done. And although this doesn't come for a lighted sign, I am going to light the Kentucky Fried Chicken sign. So the little bumps on the sign are actually supposed to be light bulbs, or what they're supposed to be. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to take a number 80 drill bit, real tiny drill bit, and drill a hole in each one of those lights, so so the sign can be lighted as it is, as it's supposed to be. So I am looking forward to that. This is a pretty cool little kit. I always wanted a Kentucky Fried Chicken on my layout. So the next thing she also got me, and I will put this down now because I think that's all in the box. Oh, she got me a nice little 40-foot Kansas City Southern boxcar. So, like these old 40-foot boxcars, they're quite prolific. It's still in the 70s. You don't see them anymore, but really great. So she got me that too. She was really good to me this year. I don't know what I did to deserve it. Something else she got me. Walther's Merchant Row, number 4. And I'm looking forward to putting that together for my town. I think that'll be pretty neat. That'll make a good town scene. Especially once I get some background buildings behind it, things like that. I think it'll look really good. So, that is cool. Let's see, what else did I get? Wow, I just got so many great things. this year. A good friend of mine who I've known since high school really got me. I was into model railroading before I met him, but he got me into it seriously. So he brought me this, if I can get it out of the box. Get the wrapping off of it. A nice brass Kansas City Southern caboose. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So that's what he brought for me for Christmas. I think that is just beautiful. Wait till I paint it. So I've got another one that's similar over there that came factory painted, but I'm looking forward to painting this one myself. So there is the nice Kansas City Southern, one of the many style cabooses they had. All of them bay windows from about the 30s or the 40s on. But what Kansas City Southern homemade these, what they did, they took box cars and cut them down, and then also put the bay windows. Now some of them were, you would see just the wood box cars, you would see the wood slats, but these they actually sheathed over with sheet metal, so they were wood box cars but with sheet metal on top of them. So beautiful car. I really appreciate that, really do. So now, last but not least, what my wife got me, and I'm going to do a review of these. So I'm just going to take one of them for this. These are the new Rapido tank cars that have come out, and they are just absolutely gorgeous. They are highly detailed, and these are made era specific. So I think there might be 3, but I know there's 2 different paint schemes for Procore. This is the early Procore, and they have the ACI and the COTS label on them. So they are beautiful. These are as delivered. They're called GP-20 tank cars. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the box. They're, of course, nicely packed, as most modern cars are. They come with a parts list and describing the different paint schemes. And here's the parts list. So you can see from the parts list how many different parts there are. How many different parts there are on this tank car. I waited a long time for these. She was going to get them for me for Christmas last year, and they were delivered a year late. So they just started getting these in the fall. I don't know why they were a year late. That seems extreme, but they're finally here. And let me open the package and look at this. Of course, they're in the plastic package with the snap on them. Wrapped with a little piece of plastic there. And I'm going to carefully pull this out, and hopefully I don't drop it, because it is a beautiful car. Look at that. And look at the I don't know if you can tell, but look at the printing. The printing on it is very sharp and very clear. It's solid. You know, it's just amazingly well. This one says built 373, so really appropriate to my era. They do have metal couplers on them. I don't think they're Katie's. I think that Rapido makes their own couplers, but they look very similar to the Katie scale head couplers. Of course, they're not weathered. They come as delivered, like they were brand new off the factory floor. So Nice sharp printing on the ends as well, if you can see that. Hopefully the camera's focusing in well on that. I can't really tell, but it is done beautifully. And there's the B end. A lot of these parts on here are brass or phosphorus, that bronze phosphor metal. Some of them are plastic, but they are, like I said, these are era specific. They're highly detailed. The brake system on the bottom, and even going so far as to stencil the wording on the side of the trucks. You'll note, you can even see this on modern cars. The truck has the reporting marks stenciled on the edge, on the diagonal part of the truck. So this is just a beautiful tank car. They're scale 50 feet long, or maybe about 50 feet and 6 inches. So, but they're 50-foot cars. So they're just amazing. Procore tank cars. Like I said, you can get them in the more modern paint scheme as well. But Rapido just did a fantastic job getting these designed and finally getting them out. No placard on the end, but you can get placard decals if you wish. Mine are all going to serve as oil tank cars. So that's these were general purpose tank cars, that's the GP, but mine are going to be served for oil. So just a beautiful car, and like I said, I got not only this one, but there was a 6-pack she got me. So I have actually 6 of these, and of course all different road numbers on each one of them. So just a great present. Wow. I'm pretty lucky. I've got a great wife that can sure buy good gifts, that's for sure. So anyway, I think that's all I have. I hope I did not forget anyone or anything, because it is I just got so much. It's just exactly what I wanted. It was just a great Christmas, and I feel really blessed to have the family I do, and my wife especially, and all of my friends. It makes it great, makes it even better. So we had remember Jason the Train Freak was here. Of course, we did the one video. He came out and ran some trains. He and his family came over for Christmas dinner. And my sister and her family were here. So she gave me a I didn't bring it out. Oh, I wish I had brought it out. But she gave me a lighted Christmas steam engine, and so it had LEDs and it was lighted. It was pretty neat. I'm going to have that hanging on the wall year round. I'm not going to wait just for Christmas to have it. So, but the way Christmases have been coming so quickly, then I might just it'll be here in another week or two. We'll have another Christmas. So, or it'll seem like it anyway. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, the last thing I want to mention, I am up to 489 subscribers. So that's only 11 away from 500. At 500, and I'm going to wait till I get a little over 500 and see how long wait a week or two to see if I stay over 500. But once I do, I'm going to have a 500 subscriber contest. Haven't figured out the prize or the rules or anything yet. It's not going to be anything really fancy, but the gift will be great, and it'll be for all scales. So whatever I do, it doesn't matter whether you're O, N, HO, HON3, Z scale, any prize that I put out there is going to be for any scale. So just remember to get, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I post a new video or go live. And everyone have a great new year, and I will see you next time.